Hi, my name is Steven. I'm 23 years old. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a trans man. And last week we talked about my name and gender marker changes. And this week we're going to talk about masturbation and sex toys because why not? Why not? Who else is talking about it? Nobody. So, masturbation, whatever you want to call it, jerking off, whatever. It's about your body, you feeling comfortable in it, and making that your body feel good. So, what is your body like? What is your body shape? What is your body size? What does your body feel like? What does it smell like? You know, all these things, just kind of like take stock of what you have and see just like what it is. And then what does your body like? What sights does your body like to see? What sounds does it like to hear? What smells? Touch, like where on your body do you like to be touched? And then also like sensations from other things as well, like soft fabrics, like hot and cold temperatures, things like that. And taste, what does your body like to taste? These senses are all, they can all like provoke good feelings. If you smell something really good, it makes you feel good. So you can kind of use those if you're trying to find new ways or figure out what you like when you're masturbating. Just going back to the basics of your sensations and your senses and seeing what makes them feel good, and using them in that sense. Like soft fabrics, if you really like soft fabrics, maybe you really like to have like a silk collar or something, or a silk blindfold, because it's nice and soft, and it also will do other sensations as well. So that's like, what is your body? How do you feel comfortable in your body? So no matter what your body looks like, you look at yourself like a beautiful creature, because that's what you are. You are a goddamn beautiful creature, and anybody who says otherwise is lying or stupid. So dress how you want, put your makeup on how you want. Even if only you're looking at it, make sure you look good for yourself, because that's the most important person in the world. So going back to like the gender expression, how do you use your gender expression to make your body feel good for yourself? If putting on a bunch of makeup and putting on a really nice dress before you take it all off and mess it all up on your own pillows by yourself makes you feel really good, do it. Like taking a really nice bath, that's your sense of smell, that's your sense of touch, and like the sounds of the bath, some really nice music, all those things that make you feel beautiful will make you feel good as well. Some other things to make your body, I don't know if you can hear her, but my dog is like snoring. Hold on. She's a good dog. Other ways to make your body feel and look the way you want it to. You can have, prosthetics. We talked about this with gender expression as well, like binding, packing, packing upstairs, packing downstairs, all sorts of things to make your body look the way you want it to, present the way you want it to, but for yourself. So when you're looking in the mirror, you're really happy and it makes you feel good. Prosthetics are different than sex toys. Prosthetics are things that, like a packer, versus a sex toy, which would be something that has a functional use for it. There are more sex toys than just dildos. I know when you think of sex toy, you think of that giant purple 8-inch whatever dildo, like, there's more than that. There are toys that vibrate, there are toys that suck, there are toys that work with electricity safely, there are like toys that play to your senses and sensations. So if you need to shop online, definitely go ahead and do so, but I really recommend going into a local sex toy store and taking a look around so you can get a feel and like see sizes of things. Lots of the products there will have like a test dummy so you can press it and like turn it on and see how to turn it off and see if it fits well in your hand before you purchase it. And also, the people who work at sex toy stores are so smart. They know so much about the product, and they will, if you go in and ask them any question, you can ask them whatever you want, like about sex toys and kink and stuff like that, because they're there to help you figure all this out. They want to help you feel good and make a good purchase. So go in and ask them questions, and don't be embarrassed about it, because it's your body and you shouldn't be embarrassed about your body. Yeah, go to sex toy stores. They're great if you have the ability to. But you do not need to have sex toys to jerk off. You can, you know, there's so many ways to do so. So let's go a little bit deeper. So what does it, so we've gone over like the physical sensations. What does your body like? So what does your brain like? What makes you turned on? What makes you want to jerk off? So there are like words. You can read books about like erotic novels, fan fictions. That's where I read a lot about sex and jerking off, and this is how I learned a lot of my stuff. Images, you can look at porn, you can look at art, etc., all sorts of things like that. Scenarios, create scenarios in your head. Imagination is really important for what does your brain like, because that's all you have is your imagination, and you can stretch it so far. Take your imagination to the limits, because it's great. Like if you watch porn, you can find different like kinks that you might not have thought you were into. You can experience different body types that you haven't experienced before, and just see, you know, what it's like for them to experience their body in a really positive way. You can see like in like fan art and fan fiction, you know, those characters who gave you your sexual awakening when you were really young. You can see them in these kinds of situations, and that can be very pleasurable for some people. Sex is just a dance, an act, a conversation between bodies. There's no wrong or right way to do it. There's just a celebration between two bodies. So when you're, you know, doing it by yourself, it's a chance to play around with what and who your body is. It's a celebration of just this one person right here. So definitely celebrate it. There's no wrong or right way to do it. Just do what makes you feel good. Yeah, imagination is important because it gives you an opportunity to learn and experience your body in a different way. If you are trans and your body bits don't match what you want them to, use your imagination while you're, you know, jerking off. Make them look like how you want them to in your head. That's fine. If that gets you off, do it. You're not hurting anybody. You're making yourself happy, and you're making yourself feel good. I think that is all I wanted to cover today. Not quite a long video, but full of information. If you have more questions, definitely message me. If you want some resources to look into, definitely leave a comment down below, and I will see you next week. Bye!